madness closes in, it follows not like her tail, nor needs a protector.
Yep, there's Noth. Anyway, hello, Grem here, and today I'm back on ESO, and I'm gonna be going around with Sheogorath tasting some cheese on his holiday. I originally had the first two quests recorded. However, my microphone just cut out, so I decided to redo them on soft nose, but end up keeping the other half because I wanted to use Severa's Shadow Sneak to get through things faster. The first part will be done on soft nose, and then you'll notice that I switch over to Severa. On the bright side of my mic just not working because it decided no, I have Bastion here, so I get to do some of the cheese-loving quests with the notorious cheese hater. So, hooray! And with that said, let's get on.
Still.
Blessings of lunacy upon you! Before we continue, this one must measure your mettle in a test to determine the color of your madness. Sheogorath is known to occasionally deprive others of their sanity. You must be resilient. Ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Just answer a few questions for Noth, and everything will be made clear. Where to begin? This will determine your level of sanity, or lack thereof. Would you rather eat puppies sauteed in fire sauce, or swim in a pool of slaughterfish?
So I originally went with this, and this is my favorite answer, so I'm still going with it.
Simultaneously? A very saffron answer. One of Noth's favorite shades. How perfectly delightful. Noth hopes you will maintain that same zeal for this next question. If Lord Sheogorath invaded your mind, how would you greet him? How generously gamboge! This one's favorite shade of mustard. But perhaps too accommodating. My lord tends to overstay his welcome. Noth has seen it for herself. Still, it is not likely to come up while Lord Sheogorath is in a mortal form.
So you say, but he is bound and he is determined.
Lord Sheogorath will come to us at the Shivering Shack in Stormhaven. Find Noth there to prepare for his arrival. Meeting the Mad One can be overwhelming. This one copes by consuming large amounts of moon sugar and imagining balls of yarn. It helps. You too? Noth has questions. So many questions. Perhaps you are more unhinged than you appear to be. What would you like to know, oh Guardian?
We'll just go with this and then we'll be on.
You are they, the gatherer of the books, the favored of my mad master. I hope Sheogorath will not be displeased with me, that I have distracted you from your quest. I do not want him to use Noth to make a fur cloak.
No, poor Noth.
Noth does not bow before just any Daedric prince. The great Sheogorath commands her devotion. He first came to this one as the skooma cat, a moment of delusional euphoria in which he embraced the madness. He heard and marked Noth as his own. There is no understanding ways of the mad god. All Noth knows is that Lord Sheogorath appeared to her as a talking chair to explain his plans. And to tell Noth he would skip rope with her intestines if she failed him. Noth loves her intestines.
Fair enough. I mean, we can kind of guess why she can't be the Guardian. I mean, she doesn't seem like a Guardian, we'll just say that. Alright, Bastion, let's go to the cheese shack. I know you'll love that. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, well, that's okay. Good thing I have this house. Ooh, I should probably swap Bastion! Right, to the shack!
Inside, quickly! We must avoid any prying ears. Can you feel the madness around us? Come, Noth will explain. Welcome, welcome! Noth trusts nobody followed you here. Only those Lord Sheogorath favors are invited inside this grand abode of madness. Ah, Noth thought so too. Many of the Mad God's followers work to build an abode to rival his home in the Shivering Isles. They left their bones as proof of their loyalty. Now come closer. This next part is secret.
Oh my god, she's adorable. I love Noth the Unhinged. Dude, I love her almost as much as I love Sheogorath. He's like one of my favorite Daedric princes. There's him, there's Sanguine. I love him as well. Weirdly enough, I also love, Clavicus Vile and Barbus. That's their names. Jeez, took me a second to get there. I love their weird friendship. Like, they seem... Like, Clavicus Vile, like, seems to hate him, but adores him at the same time. And Barbus is just a ding-dong. I love that for them.
Shush! Speak quietly. Even the walls in this sacred place have eyes, and they hear everything. Because of some ancient compact, Lord Sheogorath cannot just appear in Tamriel. We must invite his madness to come to Nirn before his holiday can begin. That would be worse! My lord has decided to come to Nirn. If we do not summon him, he will instruct some other devotee to do so, and that one may not bother with a guardian. For everyone's sake, it must be us, specifically you.
But of course, because if not me, then who else?
Read the ritual from the tome over there. My lord loves arcane books. Say the words, and you will feel its power in your fingers. Then, pet the chicken. If this one's delusions hold true, an offering worthy of Lord Sheogorath should appear. First, read the tome. We need its magic to summon Lord
was here
Sheogorath.
originally. Okay. The first time I played through this, I wasn't quite sure if the chicken was there and if it just magically appeared, but no, it's here. It's here.
The book became Lord Sheogorath's favorite tome shell. A sure sign that he is pleased. Oh, the tome shell took the chicken. Not good. Quick, we must catch it.
Alright. No.
Look, the tome shell shed its pages. They do that when they get... Ah, the dining hall. It looks like these guests never got their supper.
Right, so I wonder if it's the same time? Yes.
There it is! The tome shell! Grab it!
Come on. Hey.
Good! And the tome shall drop the chicken. Let us all return to the ritual site and finish this summer.
Through the tornado, why not? Ashton just got his butt kicked by that tornado. Oh, man. Actually, His house is really cool. All the cheese in the pillar. House looks really nice, actually.
The chicken was swift, but North caught it and put it into position. Now, place the tomb shell, pet the chicken, and gather the offering.
Alright, now pet the chicken. Pet the chicken.
The ritual transformed the chicken into cheese! A perfect offering to call for Sheogorath! Quickly, place it before the shrine.
You took your sweet time, Noth. Another moment and I would have thought up some terrible punishment to inflict on you and the surrounding villagers!
Apologies, my lord! Allow Noth to present the guide for your holiday. Go, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Hold me beard and call me Moloch. It's you! Old... whatever your name is. Either Noth is actually more competent than I thought, or you being here is just a remarkable coincidence. Now, before we get started, remind me what you call yourself again. Indeed I do. I'm here to walk in your shoes for a time, to experience the wonders of Nirn as a mere mortal. We'll breathe the same air, bleed the same red blood, eat the same cheese, and we'll do it all with, what do you call them? Oh yeah, feelings.
You know, if one Daedric prince could become mortal, I wonder if they all could.
Are you questioning my abilities? You think I can't stoop to your level and roll around in Nirn's muck and mire? Oh, I've experienced worse in other forms. Just ask Zothasil. Let me show you exactly who you're dealing with. Witness my spectacle! Out with you, my princely power! Huh. So that's what my power looks like? I thought it would be more impressive. There. See? My power. Separated from my princely body. And you thought I couldn't do it. Now, the Daedric Prince of Madness is merely another weak and pathetic mortal. Just one of many. But at least I'm still bad, eh? Ha ha!
It's interesting, and it's a good thing that Noth found us, because what if she had found someone who wanted the Prince of Madness gone, and he's just mortal here, and he was just stabbed? Like, he just died? This seems incredibly ill-planned.
Oh, no, not at all. Indeed, my power is pure madness. Quite dangerous and unpredictable. I really ought to place it in a protective vessel while I go about my holiday. Now, step aside while I finish what I started before you so rudely interrupted.
Alright.
You, follower that isn't Noth, take my power and put it in that vessel. Your lord commands it.
Of course, my lord.
So ends the lesson. Never give a Daedric prince an insincere offering. Now, power into that vessel. Aye! Bad tomb shell. That's mine.
Oh.
Damn. Guide, come talk to me. How annoying. And to think that pile of fluttering pages used to be my favorite. Now it's no better than one of Salador's atrocious books. No matter. Time to start my holiday. I have a full itinerary, prepared by my faithful lieutenant, Lazaki. Worried? Hardly. Oh, I was annoyed at first, but the little scamp is just playing. Listen well, my knight in shining... whatever it is that you're wearing. Lose the serious attitude, eh? My holiday's a time for madcap shenanigans. Are you with me?
Yeah, we'll just go standard.
Right to business. How disappointing. Remember, I'm on holiday. I'm going to have fun. And everybody else had better have fun too. Or else. I do hope you'll get into the holiday spirit. It may just save many, many lives.
Alright.
Let's take a look at Lazaki's itinerary. I told him I wanted to sample all the mortal cheese. Eastmarch. Feast Idar. Aged in Windhelm's Hall of the Dead? Oh, sounds delicious. I'll meet you there. Noth will wrangle that pesky tomeshell. Like I'm a meaty sausage stuffed with strange feelings. My eyes sting when I keep them open too long. And I've bitten me tongue. Twice. And I've got these unwanted sensations bouncing about in me head. What do you mortals call them?
Dude, biting your tongue is like the worst. Actually, the only thing worse than biting your tongue is biting the inside of your cheek. Because once you've bitten the inside of your cheek, you will keep biting the inside of your cheek, and it just ends up getting to be such a painful sore. So, like, the fact that this is, like, one of his first experiences, and it's been, like, 3 minutes? Yeesh.
Those are the ones? Pesky scribs. Scampering about like they own the place. Never needed them, never will. But I guess we'll have to arrange some sort of truce if I'm to enjoy this little holiday inside this mortal form. Madness isn't an emotion. It's the answer to existence. Listen well, guide. That weapon you have, hold it by the other end. Your wine, throw it in someone's face. Nonsense is the only sane response to an uncaring, insane reality. You're welcome.
I definitely agree with the your wine part. Definitely, for sure.
Strange? I'm pleased as poultry to see you. We'll get to spend some quality time together without that old stick-in-the-clay Shalador dampening the mood. An adventure, eh? Just like the brave little scrib, but hopefully with more blood.
No, the brave little scrib. I love the brave little scrib. It's actually, like, this isn't, like, even, like, a bit or anything. That is, like, actually one of, like, my favorite lore books to find. I love books about the brave little scrib. Like, it's so cute. So the fact that he mentioned that, oh, Sheogorath, we're on the same wavelength, aren't we? My bestie. For now. At least for the next, like, 20 minutes or so.
That depends on you, doesn't it? My deal with that cantankerous old fuss budget still stands. This little holiday of mine has nothing to do with your quest for Ivea. I'll treat you just as fair as I always would have done. Or not.
To be fair, you wouldn't really treat me fairly to begin with, so, great.
Oh, I'm sure Lazaki's got it figured out. My itinerary says travel included. Between you and me, he said walking long distances is horrible. Did you know that mortal feet get tired, chafe, and eventually fall off? Oh, shocking. I can't have that, can I? No walking, no riding neither. Can you see me atop an Argonian peddler's guar? Or on a silt strider? Oh, absurd! I'll just pop through a nice little portal. Or maybe use those way shrines you adventurers are always abusing. Whatever Lazaki has set up.
You know, he mentions the way shrines, but I wonder if, since he's mortal now, is he, like, mortal with a soul? Would he even be able to use the way shrines?
Finest merchandise around. Have we met?
I love cities.
Oh,
Rude people, the
skeevers!
noise.
Skeevers!
Apologies.
Feasting on the feast Idar cheese that Lazaki arranged for me.
How it tastes?
This monk says the cheese is ours if we deal with the vermin in the vault.
Disgusting.
And if I need to eat that cheese warm from the belly of a beast, well, it won't be the first time. Eliminate the skeevers and get that cheese. I couldn't care less about draugrs or skeletons or whatever else is down in the crypts. As my guide and protector, I expect you to clear the way for me. I have a holiday to keep.
Sounds about right.
Somewhere within the Hall of the Dead. Ask the monk if you require more details. I'll be waiting. Just don't take too long. I get bored and wander off when left to my own devices. Never know what madness I might get up to.
Fresh from the warm southern lands, you smell of salt and sunshine.
Hmm. I mean, it's not like I'm really doing anything dangerous. I don't think I need too much extra health or magicka.
Let's find this Valahorn crypt. I'm famished and want to try that cheese. Clear the way to the crypt, my lackey. It's the big door with the urn. I can entertain myself by examining the burial sites down here. Maybe pick up a souvenir or two. Both Haskill and Laziki will be disappointed if I don't bring them gifts. You misunderstand your duties, lackey. I may be mortal for the moment, but I'm more than capable of handling myself in the Hall of the Dead. After all, I certainly did me part in filling its coffins, eh? And I can always fill one more if need be.
I'm literally the one protecting you. What do you think you're gonna do? I'm here for you, Sheogorath. Wouldn't be doing any of this crap for any other Daisy Prince, that's for sure. What? Literally just said I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of help for this and then nearly died. That sounds about right.
What took you so long, lackey? Let's find the feast Idar.
Ooh, I think this place was just cleared out. No. Well, yeah, whatever. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running.
No remorse. You'll be avenged.
God, my bastard. I meant to die like that. See, the door's unlocked now.
A giant daedra between me and my cheese. You know what to do, mortal. That giant daedra spoiled the atmosphere down here. Grab the cheese, lackey, and meet me outside.
Will do, will do. Whee! Oh my god. I made it out.
Stuck or choosing to remain still.
I always miss the exit in here.
You're paralyzed. Don't think. Move.
Oh, Bastion, I'm fine. Come on, let me out.
My lackey returns, safe and well. I take back every bad thought I had about you. Well, almost everyone. You have brought me my feast Idar, haven't you? I might get insanely angry if you've ruined my holiday, too.
I did no such thing.
If not you, who? Those weren't skeevers down there. They were Daedrats, yanked from oblivion to ruin my holiday and keep me from enjoying the feast Idar. Did you and Noth summon them? If you're the saboteur, just remember, I can be a real bastard.
How would I have even summoned the Daedrats? I don't have control over that Sheogorath.
No, I suppose you didn't. You're my guide and lackey, and Noth hates vermin of all sorts. So it's likely one of my rival princes, then. But who? Hand me my cheese, mortal. It'll help stimulate my thoughts. Ah, so delightfully pungent. Now, let me see. There's Malakath, Molag Bal, Vermina, Azura. Oh, can't forget that dullard Periite. Or... oh, you're still here. Yes, I suppose some sort of gratuity is called for. Here, you performed adequately.
Well, thank you.
Let's hit the road, mortal. No more dingy, Daedrat-ridden halls for us. If one of the other princes is trying to wreck my good time, no sense in just standing around. What say we give old Wayrest a visit? Share the suffering with the common folk. Goodness grapevines, you're right! Holiday over! I've been bested by a giant Daedrat! My power stolen forever by a tome shell! I'm a miserable, stinky mortal! Forever! Ah, well, you can leave now. Thanks for your precious time.
Uh-huh. Thanks for the sarcasm, Sheogorath. I
Oh,
appreciate
you
it.
disappoint me, mortal. I was having a jest at your expense. I made me laugh, and that's what's really important here. Now, back to my holiday. As I was saying, Wayrest. Specifically, Wayrest Cremant cheese.
Alright.
Let me check the old itinerary. An orc named Othuk sells the cheese in the marketplace. I'll make my way there and calmly, peaceably await your arrival near Wayrest Castle. No need to hurry. I'm sure the locals are gonna love me.
I too am sure they will.
Taking in the sights, a little fishing. Never tried it. Seems very relaxing. Maybe an Argonian mud bath. Oh, and ripping Noth's tail off and using it as a jump rope if she doesn't find that damn tome shell of my vessel of power! You mortals, always asking the wrong questions. Why wouldn't it get stolen? You do know who you're dealing with here, yes? I'm magnificent, and everyone wants my power. Don't worry, though. It's the prince that makes the power. You'll see. Now that's a pertinent question. Why? Why would crazy old Sheogorath want to experience existence as a mortal? Now the answer may surprise you. Like a sap adder in an outhouse, hey?
Ah, try me.
Now, if I just came out and told you, well, that wouldn't be any fun at all. And you wouldn't really learn a thing. Keep your eyes open, observe, and all will become clear. Just remember to blink. I learned that lesson about mortal eyes the hard way. Think about it. One of their greatest rivals currently occupies a weak and defenseless mortal body. Who wouldn't try to eliminate me? Luckily, I've got a protector. You.
Yay.
Honestly, I'm more concerned about these disgusting bodily functions. Oh, God. I suppose so. Maybe. But about these bodily functions. Runny nose. The odd gurgle of gas in the gut. Coughing. They only exist to embarrass.
Pretty much.
How do you mortals get anything done? Leaking and burping and farting all the time. It's very distracting.
Oh, to be human.
Protector of Sheogorath, is that you?
Why,
You're
I
not
never...
playing
Oh,
tricks again.
careful of this one. He's quite insane.
So good of you to notice. My guide returns. Othok's stall is by the bridge of the market. Lead on, lackey.
Tusking bastard. Oh, if you're here for the Wayrest Cremant, I'm afraid you're out of luck. I have none left to sell. A group of cheese thieves absconded with every wheel I had. Made a mess of the market, too. Cheese thieves, burrata bandits, call them what you like. They robbed more than just my stock. Swiped food from every stall. Expensive stuff. Elven wine, Orsinium meats, elsewhere sweets. They referred to themselves as Endelrin's plunderers.
Elsewhere sweets sound awfully tasty.
Well, look around. They left a damned mess in their wake. Threw tomatoes at every poor merchant and passerby they robbed. Follow the splatter. It might lead to my Cremant. If you find it, eat your fill. Just give those crooks a good thrashing.
Robbers stole my cheese. Oh, there will be all kinds of red stains when we find them. Such sloppy work. These plunderers have no idea who they're dealing with. Oh, if only these were blood splatters.
Robbed and
Well,
covered
these
in
my
tomato
nerves.
slop. Can this day get it? Those filthy noir robbed me. And smashed tomatoes all over me. Oh, what a day. Do they steal from you too? The packages and letters I was carrying? I'm a courier, and was just starting to make my deliveries here in town. Now I'm covered in peel and pulp, and I lost my parcels. How am I going to explain this to my boss?
Easy. You don't. Just quit.
Last I saw, they were running for the stables behind you, right by the city gate. If you catch them, give them a thumping for me.
Sure enough.
Make sure to give those thieves what for. Ugh, I need a bath.
Plunder King? Fisherman's Island. Fisherman's... Why does that sound familiar? Oh, sure. I flayed an angler there once and served him as a banquet to the local fish. He was still alive when I left. Wonder if he's still there.
Most likely, probably not.
First date rats, now thieves. Far too many hijinks happening on this holiday, lackey. I won't stand for it. Let's get over there. When I find this Plunder King, I'm going to see how many tomatoes it takes to make him burst like an overripe grape.
Are you going to turn the Plunder King into a Plunder Skull?
Your friend raced off in a hurry. Look, I heard you talking about Fisherman's Island. Well, these tomatoes they splattered everywhere didn't come from there. Probably grown on one of the farms out that way. Grown or stole. They had baskets of tomatoes. Sometimes my courier duties take me out that way. Closest farm to the island is Drodara Plantation, outside the city. It's overrun with other bandits, though. I suggest trying there.
Hear ye, hear ye. The king has decreed a no-tolerance policy with the cults known as the
Right behind you,
Supernal
partner.
Dreamers. No mercy will be given
You
for
want
those
to make
found
some
guilty of
gold,
aiding
Walker?
or consorting with cult members.
Did you see that crazy old man run by?
I did. And then I saw a flying book headed east toward the plantation.
I knew drinking that rot meth was a bad idea.
I wonder who they're talking about. Who could it possibly be?
Wonderful. My tomb shell and the cheese thieves in the same place. Whew. Oh, never had to worry about being out of breath before. I was hot on the trail of the plunderers when I spotted my misbehaving tomb shell. Saw them both head into that cellar. Maybe we can get my cheese and my power with one blow. Where else would they be? Probably relishing my cheese like guests at some strange literary dinner party. Well, I hope they're enjoying their last meal. Come, lackey. My cheese and my power awaits.
Alright, let's get this done quick.
Let's make the bastards pay! Oh, look at all this cheese! Time to have a taste of that sweet cremant! Scorched fondue! I've been tricked! Lackey, save me! You little crap! Release me this instant! Free me, Lackey, and I'll strangle it myself!
Oh, you're fine.
Bow before my Daedric power!
It can't be! Don't be indulgent! Turn against me! Destroy that Lackey! Well done, Lackey! Now destroy the binding device and set me free! Interrogate that swine! Find out who's behind this. Oh, if I had my power, I'd turn him into cheese and eat him!
Oi, you.
Interrogate that
Not you.
thief!
Listen, you must understand. We're just thieves. Nothing more. This power was given to me. I was only following orders. I was approached by what I can only assume was a Daedra. Strange-looking creature. Offered me incredible power to steal the cheese, lead you here, and capture the old man. If I say anything else, they'll kill me. I'd prefer not to die. I'll take you at your word. One night, a bit back, I was approached. I was just coming out of my favorite tavern when he grabbed me. He scared me something fierce. Took me a moment to realize he was a big, nasty-looking Daedra, I think. You're being awful kind about this. It's appreciated. He had 4 arms and huge muscles. Told me he could make me a proper bandit king with the power to summon those scamps. Just had to do one small job for him in exchange. Lazaki. He definitely seemed to know the old man, but the Daedra specifically said not to mention that. Now, if you're good to your word, I'm going to start running now. I want to put as much distance between me and here as I can.
Ah, there's my tomb shell. What the wabbajack? Oh, perfect. The tomb shell used my power to turn him into cheese. And I can't even eat him. Let's talk outside, lackey.
What a particularly cheesy end to this. Lots of lootables here. Yeah, you like that, Bastion? I'm grabbing all this cheese. How's that make you feel?
I've had enough of this nonsense. Thieving books, cheese pirates, murderous scamps. My holiday's gotten completely out of hand. Let's review what that Blunder King told you before the Tome Shell stole my idea and turned him into cheese. Don't say it. There are ears everywhere. I expected him to name their Mina, or old Molog Ball. Maybe that sly goat Sanguine. But my own faithful lieutenant? I'm not sure I totally believe it. Didn't I say not to say that? Now I need to deal with this fiasco. Lazaki planned my whole holiday. I formed him from every bit of unchecked, ruinous treachery I had to spare. And this is how he repays me? I'm so proud of him. And very angry.
Gee, I wonder why he possibly could have betrayed you.
Now I show Lazaki just how much wrath still flows through the god of madness. But that's for later. First, I must abide by the mortal conventions and give you this coin. Then I need a nap. Turns out, I work better in my sleep.
Wait, Your Madness! Wait! Oh, bother. Not followed Lord Sheogorath and expected to find him here. But instead she has found you. This one has been tracking the Tome Shell as it trails after my master like a flesh fly to the stench of decay. But it slipped from Noth's grasp every time. The Tome Shell! You just saw it, yes? It leaks insanity wherever it goes. The power of the Mad God, it changes the world. Noth has seen much horror as she followed the tomb. Talking mushrooms, melting flesh, swarm of carnivorous butterflies. Ugh.
She's like, brother, ugh, those carnivorous butterflies.
No! Finding the Tome Shell is Noth's job. You need to return to Sheogorath's side and make sure he does not cause any trouble. If he is not with you, this one expects he has retired to the Shivering Shack. Let us meet there and check on my master. You recall how to get to the Shivering Shack, yes? Just lose your mind to find your way there.
Makes sense.
Oh, the butterflies just reminded Noth. We must tell Lord Sheogorath about the leaking insanity and ask how to catch the runaway Tome Shell. Please, Master, calm yourself. Have a bit of cheese from your shrine.
Forget the cheese! My holiday has been sabotaged, and my power's loose in the world! They're making a mockery of the Prince of Madness! What is this empty and hollow feeling in me midsection? I do not like it. This holiday was supposed to be all about cheese and frivolity, and I've barely had a nibble. I have half a mind to find Lazaki and the Tome Shell and toss them both in lava. Eat, because I have to. Whew. How bothersome. I suppose we can go to the next stop on my itinerary. The annual Artisan Cheese Festival south of Voss in Vardenfell. I'd much rather punish my badly behaved Tome Shell, but I do like a good festival. Oh, we can't not go to the festival. That'd be a waste of a good itinerary. I know. You'll accompany me as my bodyguard.
Of course.
Taste the cheese with me. Sample the wine. Remind me to chew. And stay vigilant, my lackey. The holiday must go on.
On it must go.
Come, lackey, we must leave at once. I do not want to miss out on consuming another tasty cheese. I suppose I could always sew the other festival goers' mouths shut. That would guarantee more cheese for me. Now,
That it would.
Vardenfell awaits.
That it would. That it would.
The meddling of a single disgruntled minion is not enough to ruin my holiday. Even mortal, I could easily escape any trap Lazaki might have set for me. The great Sheogorath should not be underestimated. especially by my own followers. That just makes it more exciting, lackey. Now, continue to question me, and I'll see you flayed and turned inside out for the torchbugs to feast upon. Or, we could go to the festival and sample some cheese. I'm good either way. You decide.
Cheese sounds good. Cheese sounds good. Alright, so that should be the end of where Soft Nose does hers, and then the next should pick up with Severa. Alright.
Finally, the respect I deserve. A taste of a special cheese made specifically for me.
A special cheese courtesy of the Curd Cave Cheesery.
Now that orc knows how to treat a mortal Daedric prince on holiday. Gave me a special sample of cheese and everything. Now I need some more, because eating it just made the pain in my midsection worse. That's called hunger, right?
No, I don't think that's what that is, actually.
Was it? I must confess all of you mortals look alike to me. The special cheese had a wonderful aftertaste. Even burned a little on the way down. Magnificent! After we try a few more samples, there's a tour of the cheesery. It's inside a cave.
In a cave, huh? Oh well.
Thought it would be creamier. Are my taste buds working right?
Ooh.
Mushrooms taste like mushrooms. How disappointing.
Makes me wonder if these are actual cheese or if they're just fake cheese given what he's saying. To be fair, I think the whole thing was set up by Lazaki, so probably not actual cheeses.
There. The toll shell is mocking me, leaking madness and ruining the festival.
Oh?
Intriguing. A sharp, bold flavor. Wait, is my tongue supposed to tingle? A delicious assortment. The morsels were almost worth this roiling in my middle section. What was in that cheese, lackey? I feel strange. Poison. I've been poisoned. Oh, how do you mortals stand it? I demand you fix this immediately.
I mean, typically we don't stand it. Normally we just die, I think.
I've never been mortal before. But this is more than indigestion. I'm weak, lightheaded, hot under the collar. But we ate all the same cheese and you seem fine. The special sample that familiar orc gave me. That was the poisoned cheese.
That's probably why you should actually pay attention to who you're getting things from, Sheogorath. You've learned a fine lesson today. Don't take candy from strangers.
Now you want to help? Where were you when I was being poisoned? Luckily, I can make an antidote from a particular kind of cheese mold. There must be something in the Curd Cave to suffice. Besides, I still want to tour the cheesery. Onward, lackey.
Even poisoned, he's just like, cheese!
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Good sir! You don't look well. Let me hold on to that heavy staff for you.
How good of you to notice. Thank you.
Well, that's gone.
What a considerate orc! To notice that I'm unwell and offer to ease my burden. Oh, you should take note, lackey.
Oi.
Now, the cheese cave calls to me. I can hear it. Or maybe that's just the usual voices in my head. No matter. Cheese and mold awaits. Oh, cool. No, I don't believe so. Poisoners and villains rarely have such impeccable manners.
Huh.
Why are you so suddenly fixated on my staff? The tour must have a cloakroom or hat rack or something. We have more important things to worry about, like ridding this fragile form of the poison. I'm sure this cave contains exactly what I need.
Cloakroom? Or hat rack? We're in a cave!
The antidote requires different types of cheese mold. Some from a stinky cheese, a bit from a soft and soothing cheese, and a good chunk from a full-bodied cheese should do the trick. Oh, and if I have a nibble or two along the way, so much the better.
Alright, well, let's go get your cheese samples.
Oh, the poison begins to burn. Quick, follow your nose. We need 3 distinct types of cheese mold to cure me. Ah, a soothing aroma in the air. Find it now, Lucky.
Westwood Way actually sounds pretty tasty.
Fortuitous. What a horrendously stinky smell! Perfect!
Ugh. Korma curds? Not so much.
These traitorous Dremor, siding with Lazaki. The mad feasters will pay for this treachery. Get a whiff of that! Full-bodied cheese mold if ever I've smelled it!
Hostilities ended.
Now, take
Now,
the moldy cheeses to
relax.
that cauldron over there and melt them down.
I like how his antidote for being poisoned is just multiple cheeses mixed together. What a legendary king he is.
Oh, well done! It smells disgusting! Should work wonders.
Oh, it looks disgusting, too.
I don't rightly recall if I like you or not, but you'll have my eternal gratitude after you give me the antidote. I've decided I like you, lackey. For now. But something's not quite right. My hair is itchy. Oh, the poison. The antidote slowed it, but it's still there. Give me my staff. We'll find the tome shell, retrieve my power, and dispel the poison. What? I did no such thing. He merely offered to carry it for me in my time of need. More than you've ever done. Look around. I'm sure my staff is here somewhere. It gets lonely without me. Then we'll find the tome shell and take my power back. That crumbled parchment is certainly not my staff. Unless my staff is being whimsical again. No, it wouldn't be so bold. Is it a clue, perhaps? Or is it simply discarded trash? A receipt? Definitely not my staff. It clearly shows that my traitorous Lieutenant Lazaki is working alongside the well-mannered orc. But why would Lazaki order so much cheese? He hates the stuff. This tavern. My staff must be there.
Gee, I wonder why he would order so much cheese. It is almost like he wanted to make a cheese festival, that he wanted you to go there.
Because the orc who took my staff reeked of cheese. It was a unique odor. Nothing at the festival or in the cheesery smelled like it. And I know my cheese. Besides, villains always return to the scene of the crime. To the tavern, Lucky!
Yeah. To the tavern. Ooh.
That could prove
forget to pick
useful
up
in
a
our
heavy
work.
snack.
Meet me at the Violet Vardvark, Lucky.
Ooh, pretty.
What
I'm gonna make a
a
house.
madhouse! Over here, Lucky! How spectacular! A tavern bursting with madness! Oh, if I wasn't poisoned, I might actually enjoy it here. The tome shell must have visited this place, leaking droplets of my power everywhere. That's a good sign. You're talking to the Daedric Prince of Madness, remember?
You right.
My power wants to return to me. It's dragging the tome shell around, seeking out my essence, including my staff. We're in the right place, Lucky. Well done. Here, for your help so far. Oh, I think the antidote is wearing off. I don't feel so good.
Oh, yeah. Oh. That just triggered my phobia?
What's a dapper Daedric prince to do without his staff? When I find that orc, he's gonna lose a few kneecaps. Ugh. This shoddy mortal form no longer performs as I expected. I need my staff. And my vessel. And my power. All the things! I did. But the poison is resilient. Stronger than the antidote recipe I had on hand. I'm starting to feel all oozy, like a freshly flayed Daedrat. But we're on the right track. Ulthuk and Lazaki were here, so someone may know where to find them. What else could it be? The vessel containing my power isn't meant to be carried about. My madness sloshes around, and wherever it spills, chaos follows. Ugh. I need to rest, Lucky. And you need to get to work. Talk to the barkeep and find my staff.
Okay.
Barkeeps have their own special power. They pour the drinks. I once knew a barkeep, I think. I poured his insides into a flask, just to see what would happen. Oh, you should try it sometime. The screaming is great fun. Oh, better ask him about my staff first. Are you daft? It's poison. Bad poison. Is there any other kind? The antidote countered the effects briefly, but I need my full power restored to entirely eliminate it. So determine where Ulthuk and Lazaki are. That's where you'll find my staff. Oh. Obviously, the tome shell must be around here somewhere. That much is obvious from the amount of madness permeating this lovely old tavern. What's less obvious is why you're still standing here while I suffer from poison cheese!
I wonder if we did leave him in this form long enough if he would just straight up die. Rip jelly on. Ew. Grape jelly always sounds so disgusting. So the thought of like actually eating it, like, ew.
Oh, perfect. Another problem to solve. What do you want? I don't have enough help as it is. Even under normal circumstances, it's not my habit to divulge patron information to anyone who asks. And I hardly remember my own name in this chaos, let alone some orc. No. I just need to clean up the mess and go home. That's it. Bah, fine. I don't know. There were books flying around, patrons losing their minds, furniture rearranging itself, and that was just the start. And now I'm down 2 servers. Conodia's a mess, but poor Edward, he might have seen your orc. I'm not sure. Poor lad never missed a day of work. But that was before all this. Better you talk to my server, Conodia, instead. She was with him when everything went wrong.
Oh, it's over. I'll never get him back. I can still hear his skin melting.
Ooh.
I hate this place. The customers are so rude, and my employer only looks at me long enough to bark orders. That blasted cheese festival came to town, and we were overrun. And then that stupid book flew in here, and my poor Edward.
Why do you care if he only looks at you long enough to bark orders if it sounds like you're in a relationship with Edward? You weirdo.
It was awful. One moment it was a normal day, crowded because of the cheese festival. Then the door burst open and a book flew in carrying a vase? An urn? I'm not sure what to call it. But something was leaking from it. It was pure chaos! Oh, that's the word. And yes, leaking. Things started shifting and my head was spinning. Everyone started acting strange. But Edouard, he tried to comfort me as his flesh melted. His eyes dropped to the floor. He transformed. Changed.
Yeesh.
I'm not sure. Edouard ran. Faster than I thought possible. With the way his body was twisting. He ran toward the Daedric ruin to the south. The way he ran, the way he melted, it was awful, but I couldn't look away. Why couldn't I look away?
It's kind of like how car crashes are. You get in one and suddenly there's people just staring at you and they don't stop.
Who's there? Please, don't eat me!
Ooh? Aww, he's so cute!
Oh, I feel so strange. I hope everyone at the tavern is all right. Wait, you can hear me? How? My mouth doesn't work right anymore. It's so much wider than it should be. What happened to me? You said Edward. Is that my name? Oh, everything feels wrong. I'm so confused.
That's really unfortunate to be turned into a dragon frog. But how very cute, though. You could have been turned into something worse.
I'll try. Oh, it's all so fuzzy. Tavern. I remember a tavern. I was bigger then, serving some people. They had a long stick. A staff. Yes, that's right. Then a strange flying book appeared and, my mind goes blank.
Oh.
I can't remember. Why was I so tall then? Such long arms. Help me remind myself. Bring me something to help me remember who I was, please. I'm scared, and all I can think about is tasty little flesh flies.
Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Aha! So this is what that melted pile of flesh became. It left quite a disgusting trail in its wake. Things that talk are usually the tastiest. Huh? Don't look at me like that. I may be poisoned, but I can still dream. I'll cook you up next for insubordination, lackey. Your attachment to the creature is ridiculously dull, I must say. Ugh, why on Nirn would we do that? It's a frog now. It's got a whole new life, complete with tasty, juicy legs with which to explore. Might even stand a chance when a hungry beastie comes sniffing around. What exactly are you doing here, my lackey? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? If I turned into a frog, the best reminder of myself would be me. When his flesh melted and limbs slopped off, he must have left some parts behind. Unless the beasts already ate them. They'll eat anything, you know.
The descriptions in this quest are really quite something. Flesh melting away, slopping off. Yuck!
Go on, lackey. This excursion took a toll. And a psychic meeting of the minds with a frog sounds fascinating. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Just getting up in there, huh? There you go.
Oh my. Is that my boot? Is that my foot?
I grabbed his foot?
Oh, this is worse than before. What kind of monster brings someone their own foot?
You asked!
Oh, it's all coming back to me now.
Seriously, you asked me to bring a piece of you. This is what I found.
You're right. Still awful, but I do remember something. I was at the tavern, serving a loud group. One was an orc, I think. He had been in before. Kept bragging about some big prize and waving around this strange staff. Everything's so blurry. It's already slipping away. Something about a camp? The barkeep. Ask him. He talked to them. They ordered a lot of stinky cheese, both the first time and this last time. I
Oh, that's a little sad. But, if he's now just like an actual dragon frog, theoretically, this isn't a person anymore. It is just a dragon frog. Would it be wrong to take him home with me as a pet? 'Cause he is quite cute. Would that be wrong?
Can we go back now, lackey? I'm beginning to feel woozy again. I'll meet you at the tavern.
Goodbye, little guy.
Oh, it's over. I'll never get him back. I can still hear his skin melting.
Yeah.
Girl, you gotta let it go.
You were barely gone a moment and somehow this place got worse. I just watched the patron eat his meal and the plate along with it. And Canodia keeps asking when I'm going to melt. Did you find any sign of Edward? Canodia's worried sick. Oh, that's terrible, really. But not as bad as I thought it would be. I'll tell Canodia soon, once things calm down a bit. Who was it you were asking about earlier? An orc? Did you learn anything else about him?
Were his eyes like this the last time I saw him? Because he looks high as hell now. Which I suppose if all of this random stuff is now going on in your tavern, you probably also would want to be exceptionally high. But wow.
Oh, him. He arrived days ago and ordered a lot of cheese. Then he returned just recently with a staff. That's when my tavern turned upside down, and he never paid either bill. Kept mentioning he had to meet Lazaki and Polk to prove himself. Weird.
Weird indeed.
Everything is wonderfully wrong. Chaos swirling, mayhem bubbling. Oh, and these puppies enjoying a friendly game of cards. I bet their tails I could beat them if I wasn't poisoned. Have you found anything yet, lackey? You're awfully slow today.
I don't think I'm the slow one, Sheogorath.
Why didn't you start with that? I just ordered a plate of the tavern's cheese of the day, when I could be restoring my power, unpoisoning myself, and enjoying the festival. So where did that annoying but well-mannered orc take my staff? Polk, you say? Sounds like somewhere my staff would be. Lead the way, then. But really, we should leave soon. I ordered quite a large amount of cheese, and I'm still not entirely sure what currency is accepted here. The barkeep is glaring at me.
You're probably just gonna make me pay for your cheese. It's a good thing your guide and guard isn't extremely broke, as of this point. Gonna cost me an arm and a leg and cheese.
Well, kill them both! Othuk, quickly, like stepping on a bug. But Lazaki, he used to serve me. He led the Mad Feasters clan at my command. He tried to usurp me and ruin my holiday. Oh, I want to watch you do it. As a treat for your excellent service.
Sheogorath.
Go on now. My staff needs me. I'll follow and meet you along the way, lackey.
I actually think I have this bear dog. And this one as well.
What's that, lackey? Perhaps a note from
Let
my
it sit
staff?
with you. Novel erudition always makes me heady.
And this basically is just Othuk basically just pledging to Lazaki.
Seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
Sorry, did you find something? I was distracted by that glorious, pungent scent wafting our way. If only my staff was here to smell it. Inside the cave, you say? Well, that must be what drew the tome shell. I saw the little bugger on my way here. It's leaking madness everywhere it goes. And I've still got enough kick left in this body to see it. Like a trail of lost teeth. Not in the least. But the thrill of the chase cleared my head for a time. Follow the trail of madness all the way to Polk, and I'll meet you there. And because you mentioned it, I feel the poison taking hold again. Thanks, lackey.
You're welcome.
Look, lackey! I told you I spotted the tome shell. Perhaps it will make amends and lead us to my staff. After it! I can feel my madness oozing this way.
Thank goodness.
Go on. Clear the path for dear old me. There's Ulthuk. Stop him before he gives Lazarki my staff!
Finally found a cheese. Once I destroy you, Sheogorath, I'll be the Prince of Madness.
Destroy the mortals, Lord Lazarki!
There we go.
How imposing! Ha!
No, I was...
Ulthuk has my staff! Retrieve it, Lucky, before I pluck out his eyes!
Ooh.
And dip him in wine.
That looks like a drop.
Lord Lazarki! Oh dear. Enough, please! You could lower your weapon. I'm not a fighter like Lazarki is. Was. But wait! I still have the staff! Stay back! Or I'll figure something out!
Very threatening. Very threatening indeed, Ulthuk.
Why should I? You're not Sheogorath! He's still watching me, isn't he?
Nah.
Wait, stop! I'll tell you everything! You want the staff? Here! It's yours! I've been waiting to give it back to the Mad Prince this whole time! I promise!
Uh-huh.
Lazarki was to blame for everything, not me!
Uh-huh.
My lackey has a softer heart than I do. Too bad. I'm bored. Bye-bye, Ulthuk. All settled. Now, meet me outside. Oh, yeah. I need some air.
Oh, man.
There you are. Nasty tome shell. Leaking madness everywhere. I'll deal with you later. Back to the shack with you. Ah, my beloved staff. Here, give it here. It feels lighter than before. Did you forget to feed it? No. And by no, I mean yes. It's feeling rather wooden, like a stick, which is what a staff is, but mine's got a bit more oomph usually. Still, I'm glad to have it back. Lazarki could have used it to claim my power for himself. I'm not sure. Being mortal has opened me up to many new situations. Poisoning in particular. Of course, the staff itself doesn't contain my power. The tome shell's still got that. Lazarki wouldn't be able to claim the Shivering Isles without it. Until I reclaim my power from the tome shell's sticky tendrils, my staff is mostly ornamental. At least it's mine again. Oh, I feel weak. Perhaps I could use it to keep the poison at bay, eh? Worth a try. Stay ready, lackey. I'll need you again soon.
Cool beans.
I'm gonna need a holiday after this holiday. At least I have my staff back. And it's keeping the poison mostly in check. But the time has come to retake my Daedric mantle and leave this charming mudball before a worse fate befalls me. Oh, I can think of fates so terrible they'd curl your toes. Make slowly dying from this deadly Daedric poison seem like a pleasant day, staked to a mound of honey while being consumed by buzzing flesh flies. Oh, I must remember that for later. We return to the Shivering Shack, lackey. I finally got that pesky tome shell to take my vessel of power back there. I'll reclaim my mantle of madness, throw off the last of the poison, and say a heartfelt toodaloo to this stinking ball of dirt.
Ooh, we even get a portal.
Maddie! Yes, Maddie!
My what now?
Ooh.
Impossible! Lackey, interrogate this prevaricator.
Oh, hello. I'm Maddie, short for Madness. I'm new here. Are you new?
Ugh. He has quite the, pallid skin tone.
I'm a tingle, a thought. Lots of tingles and thoughts. I'm all the power contained in that broken vessel finally set free. I'm not sure how I know words or think thoughts or remember things, but I'm not whatever that nasty man called me.
Oh my God. The way he said nasty. Poor Sheogorath being called a nasty man. Oh, only his power would dare. Only his power would dare.
His power, his memories, his insanity. Yes, it's nice to be out in the real world and not stuck in his head or that vessel. Is that Sheogorath over there? He looks angry. Very angry. I should leave. Sort myself out. Tell him I said pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel?
My power manifested without my permission. The audacity. Oh, horrible. Like looking into a twisted mirror. My own madness made manifest. How did this happen? What will the other princes say? And more importantly, how do we capture it so I can reclaim my mantle? I blame that blasted tome shell.
Pumpernickel?
Son of a skeever! That's my mantle, all right. I left it sitting for too long and it developed a will of its own. An entity of pure madness, leaking my power hither and yon. We must find it, mortal, before I wither and die. I'm not exactly a Daedra right now, am I? This is uncharted territory. If I do die, what happens to my mantle? Does it assume my role as god of madness? You think I'm bad? I bet this Maddie's 10 times worse. Like me without all the restraint. This Maddie doesn't have much control yet. He's leaking madness like bile from a bag of entrails. So, here, take my staff. Follow him through that portal. We can use the staff to collect my leaked power and put it back where it belongs. In me. We'll get my power back and banish that rogue entity. You'll see! Or I'm not the great Sheogorath! Has my mantle ever sprouted legs and walked away before? How should I know? I do hand all the regalia of office down to myself occasionally, but it's not like Daedric princedom comes with a manual. Unless... Is there a manual and no one told me?
I do kind of doubt that.
Quickly! Follow that thing's trail through the portal! I recognize this place. There! That thing leaked a mote of my power! That, my lackey, is a mote of my own power. Absorb it with my staff and then come speak to me.
Yeah, I got the chicken.
I attended a feast here. Long, long ago. Definitely First Era. No, before that. Ages ago, at any rate. Now the aliens, they knew how to throw a party. Debauchery, delirium, dismemberment. Oh, good times, good times. I did? Oh, I did. My manifested power doesn't know how to pack my madness into a physical form. That's why it's been leaking ever since I placed it in the vessel. So, follow the boats, gather them up, and they'll lead us right where we need to go. Keep going. I'd bet you a juggling horse there's more of my power scattered about. Ha! At least the undead are having a good time, eh? What merriment we had! I recall a grim procession down that passage to the north. That ancient celebration flopped and sprawled all through this place, like a body rolling downhill.
They're really getting into it, huh? You can dance with them. You just gotta be shadow. Ah. Oh my god.
Might be something to aid your craft there.
Alright. That's enough thinking around, I guess.
I remember now. I can feel it. My power is close.
You found me! A game! Hide and seek. Where else have we been? Thieves? Festivals? Cheese? Yes, and yes!
What are you doing, Sheogorath?
The audacity of that thing! The insolence! My own madness. Prancing about without a care in the world while I stand here dying. Having a grand old time at my expense. Well, I think I figured out something about this Maddie thing. That little tidbit about thieves and festivals, it's like it's compelled to revisit my holiday excursions, fill in the time from when it was just unmanifested power in the vessel. Like it needs to claim those memories for itself. My manifested madness is likely headed for the cheese festival. You know, where you let me get poisoned? Or maybe it's returning to that warehouse with the cheese thieves. My staff should have absorbed enough power to open a portal. So you choose.
I think I'll go with cheese thieves first.
Where this Maddie goes, madness blooms. I'd be...
Yeah.
No! The I sense my runaway power. It's around here somewhere.
My poor comrades. No one deserved what that thing did to them. No one. We were on patrol at Drodara Plantation, and this thing passed by us. There was a wave of wobbling and woobling. The next thing I know, my comrades were transformed.
Mayhaps into more, dragon frogs I could potentially take home?
They screamed and melted and changed into barnyard animals.
Oh.
Chickens. They all turned into chickens. I fled before I was overtaken, but I'll never be free of what I saw.
Maddie's just out here traumatizing people.
Chickens? Huh. Easy enough to fix. Use my staff and retrieve my misused power.
A divergence point. Ha!
Yep. So, if these ones could turn back to human, why couldn't Edward? Why couldn't he turn back to human? It doesn't seem like it was something that was impossible from the start. Okay, there's gotta be some around here somewhere. Oop.
Nay! Nay!
Oh. Is this the one I did first? Oh. Oh, he was like right here. How do I run past
Our
him?
reclaimed mortals restored. Happy now? Let's get to the plunderer's hideout and find my manifested madness. Oh.
This is more fun than I thought!
Oops.
Back to where these plunderers squirreled away my cheese. But they're not squirrels! Not yet, anyway.
Something tells me they're about to be squirrels.
So something's amiss. These plunderers are no fun at... Wait, what the hell are doing there? There's that disobedient manifestation! Use the staff and reclaim my power!
Oh, you found me! Have a reward! Terror birds! Now, stop chasing me! Careful, this might sting a bit. My, oh my! Those are some big beetles! This should be hysterical!
Okay, Maddie. That's enough with the fun. Wow.
Ah, escaped again! I tried to hammer jelly with a feather. Come talk to me, lackey. Oh, I loaded us again. Is this a plot? Do you want me to die, lackey? Do you want madness to run unchecked through your world forever? Not that Maddie could botch this place up any worse than you mortals already have.
He says as if I'm doing this on purpose.
I bet he's off to reacquaint himself with that cheese festival in Vardenfell. Oh, if I'd had my mantle, I'd have stuck their feet in their ears and made them march all the way to Balmora. Ow! Aye, all that delicious cheese. And I got poisoned. Blast! Mortal, you've got the power for another portal. Use the staff. And let's hope this time we can make him stay put.
Well, on the bright side, if we're going back to the festival, you can eat more cheese.
Look! My madness slipped through here like a tornado of frogs. And use my staff to sweep it all up.
Be careful. The moon has eyes with teeth. Okay.
Yeah, jag was still sick.
The cheese. It's leaching into my... I think that was supposed to be brain, but it's Rabane. Rabane. Was that a typo?
That bounder's wasting my power.
Yes, one.
Ugh. No, my scales are melting. Ooh. Yee.
There! I'm out of my power! Grab it before it gets away! My misbehaving madness must be headed for the cheesery. Let's go! I remember this smell. Of course, my manifested madness also loves cheese. Find it, lackey.
Time to leave! To go where I can realize my full potential and you can't get me! Time to go home!
Damn it! My madness is more slippery than a greased okra. Escaped again! And that Maddie is just tossing around my power willy-nilly! That power is mine, damn it! And I want it back! We need to follow that confounded thing! Oh, here it comes. Please, Sheogorath, tell this pathetic little mortal what to do. Well, luckily, I was paying attention. My runaway madness told us exactly where it's going. I should have thought of this before. Maddie's headed home.
There's a lot going on in the background.
Oh, damn this mortal shell. Home! To my deranged domain! But Maddie is correct. While my staff can portal us short distances, it doesn't have the power to break through to oblivion. Let's return to the Shivering Shack and figure this out. not so loud, Noth. I am in pain. Ah, my lackey has arrived. I'm in dire straits, mortal. Me mantle of power, me madness, manifested, called itself Maddie, fled to the Shivering Isles and left me here to die. Oh, bastard thing to do. While also utterly hilarious. It's just what I would have done.
Yeah, sounds like good old Sheogorath.
You would think that, wouldn't you? But this is your problem as much as mine, little mortal. How will your precious world fare when this Maddie loses control? When all the madness I contain in the Shivering Isles is once more set loose on Nern? A master of minimization you are, you know that? Not well is an understatement. A tidal wave of mania. A veritable avalanche of dementia. Coming down to crash into this mortal mudball. Your world, my life. Both are at stake now. Pluck me like a gaffed goose. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, wait. I know. Because I need my mantle of power to do any of those things, and it's off capering about my realm like it owns the place! We need to think like the mortals we are. First, let me take some of the energy you collected in my staff. What? Oh, yeah! Much better. Now, before I tell you my brilliant idea, take this. I know how much you mortals appreciate getting rewarded for tasks.
Rewarded.
Now, as I was saying, since all of our resources are mortal, we need to come up with a plan suitable for mortals. Something that even the most feeble among you would be capable of pulling off. Some mortal inspiration to help us reach oblivion. Mages! Mortal mages are constantly roaming the back roads of oblivion. And you know how they accomplish that? Why, with spells and rituals, of course! Now, they have a place where they keep all their stuff, don't they? Aha! That's the place. Spot on. The guild may be full of pompous, ink-stained Egypts, but if anyone on this mudball has an easy way to get to the Shivering Isles, it's them. Mortal, we're off. The Wayrest Mages Guild Hall awaits. When I think about ridiculous, stuck-up, overbearing, know-it-all mages, Wayrest is the first place that comes to mind. And that's exactly the kind of energy we need right now. I'll meet you in the Arcane Collection of the Wayrest Guild Hall. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about, mortal. Why would I, sweet Uncle Sheo, have any sort of business with those mortal charlatans?
Uncle Sheo is definitely from the Mages Guild. From that quest line.
Oh, that old wager. Completely slipped me mind. This may surprise you, but our little farce with Shally Dorable is just one of 100 stunts and escapades I've participated in this era. And wait till you see what I've got planned for the third.
Calling him Shally Dorable is actually so cute.
Now you sound just like Shalador. I fire. Enough! No wonder his wife left him.
Oof.
I don't even want the place anymore, mortal. You mages have left your stink all over it. Now focus. We've still got to save my life. Imagine me attempting to cast magic as a mere mortal. If not for the poison, this will be a holiday to remember. Finally! I've been here for a short eternity and don't have time to spare. help me look through these tomes, will you? Yes, that one looks promising. Let me see what you found. Ah, yes. Poor mad Mosinkel. Did all that research to get to the Shivering Isles and then met me. And I let him keep all his fingers so he'd write down the spell he developed. Like I knew I'd need it someday.
Well, how lucky for us.
Inside, I'm currently just guts and goo. But up here, I'm still the Prince of Madness. This is exactly what we need, mortal. Let's see. Butterfly bile, of course. Roof water wine, all right. And dried cornflower. Curious. Well, I always carry some butterfly bile. Never leave home without it. The wine and cornflower are both fairly standard spell components. There should be some right here in this collection. Just go rooting around. The mages won't miss them.
Yeah.
Look around. I bet you anything the ingredients we need are right here in this room.
Not that. Okay.
That's everything. Just pour all the ingredients into the thing on the floor over there.
Come on.
That's it! Through the portal! I can hear the call of my beloved Isles! Ah, the smell of demented dreams, hysteria, rage, and maniacal thoughts. Blood, gore, congealed putrescence. Oh, home sweet home. Oh, it's good to be home. Now, let's find my wayward manifestation of madness, reduce it to its component parts, and restore my mantle of power. Maddie. What a ridiculous name. But I can feel my power all around us. My rogue manifestation must be close. And this Maddie still hasn't learned to contain my power of madness. It's leaking everywhere. We used the staff to gather up my spilled power. Then I banish Maddie and reclaim my mantle of power before this poison finally does me in. Oh! That was the poison. Reminding me it's still eating this mortal shell from the inside out.
You're not supposed to be here!
This is my realm now! Go away, you grumpy old man!
Old man? You sniveling little coward! Come here, now!
Go away! You're not wanted here!
Grab him! Behead him! Do something!
Maddie has a surprise for you!
Jeez.
Hey, the audacity! The flesh Antronon was my idea! It's all stolen right out of my memory! Don't just kill that thing!
This one is Noth! Maddie turned Noth into that hideous creature!
Oh. My bad.
You tried to kill poor Noth. This one would never willingly harm Lord Sheogorath. or you. Noth was tending to the tomb shell when Maddie appeared. He took Noth and transformed her into that furless monstrosity.
Yeesh, my bad.
This one thinks so, yes! Noth has never been to the Shivering Isles before. The moment of a lifetime. Or this one not scared out of her fur. But please, Noth has so much to tell you. Maddie seeks the Cathedral of Madness. It is not really a cathedral. The Master has a strange way of naming locations. Maddie believes the shrines there will protect him from Sheogorath. Yes, yes! Maddie still sheds Sheogorath's power like a fish sheds water. Some of it has been eaten by goats. The ghostly goats of Mania. This one believes if you merely startle them, they will return the power to Sheogorath.
Must be useful. Take the tomb shell and find out what that wayward manifestation of my madness is up to.
At once, my lord. Find the ghostly goats. They can help.
Ghostly goats. If they contain some of my power, just use my staff on them, and they should cough it right up.
Ebullition!
Get back here.
Stay with it! Tire it out!
Right?
What a good goat! Returning some of my power.
What things do I have to do?
The ghostly goats of Mania were actually useful! I'm actually feeling a bit better.
Over here. Hello. Go team. Oh, we did little piggies.
Attention here! Hey!
It's like 8 hungers. Hungers and Nick's
The ghostly goats of Mania were actually useful! I'm actually feeling a bit better. That's all my power those goats gobbled up. Clever enough to notice that detail and let us know. Just, don't tell her I said that. I have a reputation to uphold.
Something tells me that Noth is probably one of your favorite followers. Because you would not say that about a regular follower. Plus, like, with all that's going on, you wouldn't have let a regular follower just live? Like, if the tomb shell had disappeared, and they couldn't catch it within like 10 minutes, you probably would skin them alive. So clearly she's special.
It's a long story, Lackey, and we don't have the time. Suffice to say, it involves a Debellan priestess, a night at a rowdy tavern, and a wager with old Sanguine himself. I won, naturally. Anyway, we need to keep moving. Where did Noth get to?
I wonder if the goats here are a callback to Sanguine's quest in Solstice at the Veil of Revelry, because when you meet him, he's a goat.
I did? Right. Of course I did. Clever of me, that. Not sure what she was on about with that talk of a cathedral and shrines, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh, look! She's right behind you!
Actually,
Noth is back, Master! This way! Bog and fog and wet fur ahead!
After that cat, Lucky!
This way! Follow north!
The Bog of Disappointment?
I found something! The things in the blobs!
See what Noth is talking about? Sounds more nonsensical than usual to me.
Noth found something. This one thinks it may be important. Blobs! Maddie hid things in them. Noth was quiet and stealthy, and saw what the manifestation of madness did. A lute, a book, and a dagger. Noth thinks Maddie did not want us to find them. The manifestation of madness has hidden himself behind the barrier. This one saw him do it. Perhaps the things in the blobs are the keys? Oh, you should find the things and help the master!
Blob of Dementia.
You found one! Not helped.
A writer's nightmare! Either blank pages devoid of inspiration, or full of truths no one dares to read.
A most gratifying resolution.
Pretty instrument, that. I made such beautiful music with it.
You need to find 3 things. Or 11? No, it's 3.
Where did the blob go? Oh, wait, no, here. Woo!
A dagger, glinting with madness and malice. So simple, so effective.
You have them all! Come talk to Noth.
Man, I love Noth. She's so cute. I love her.
You have the items! Noth did such a good job. Now we must get to Maddie. He hides behind a barrier. The manifestation of madness kept repeating something. Noth wrote it all down. It made no sense. But it seemed like the thing to do. To open a door, you do not always need a key. Sometimes you just need an answer. And the items, the things you found, they are the answers to the questions. Answers to the barrier. That was important, and I almost forgot. Yes! Maybe? Please, this one is not good at understanding. Maddie was saying these words over and over. Not wrote them down. Look! It is just up ahead, at the Cathedral of Madness, at the shrines to the Master. Beyond the barrier lies the manifestation of madness and Sheogorath's mantle of power. Go to the barrier. Use the keys. Then Sheogorath can end this.
And by that you mean he'll make me do his work and he'll take all the credit.
This one will find you again. Noth is away.
Got them? Then let's get out of this muck and mire.
Noth is away. Oh.
This isn't my barrier. Who put this here?
Who do you think?
I can't believe my manifestation of madness set up a wall to keep me out of my own home. What did that good-for-nothing cat have to say about this thing? Crafty, my madness. Each one of these items represents a memory of mine. Memories as a prince, and one from before. That lute, for example. Long ago, I played one just like it. This one I made using the spine of a mortal singer, as a tribute.
That's interesting.
A tale from the past made for the future. A talent turned to insanity. Until the writer loathed their own words. As for the dagger, it's a toy for a dangerous, mad child. You can still see the glint of paranoia if you look closely at the blade. What? Oh, right. The barrier. Look around, mortal. These shrines are to me, myself, and I. Offer these items up to the shrines, and my memories will unravel and bring the barrier down. Go on, away with you now.
Why does he look so sad when he says that? What has he been through?
There is a switch there, high up. Can you get there, Guardian?
The dreams of Vermina can kill. But art comes from dreams too. So I just banished the words. Just like before.
No.
Go on, lackey. The sound of birds is so beautiful, she said. And I agreed. And gave mortals a gift that reminded me of a simpler time.
Jeez.
I gave them creativity, you see? And the mortal king thought to deny me. It upset the children. And so young Glint did the most practical thing he could do. Using shrines to me as a way to keep me away from me. Unthinkable. Clever, Maddie. Clever. Get up to that switch, mortal, before I die in this ignominious sack of meat.
Oh my god, this is why I don't do parkour! Oh my god, come on. You know... Okay, there we go.
Let's get this over with. My holiday was ruined. Finally.
No, I think we had fun.
No more tricks. No more games. Mortal, go kill that thing.
It's my power now! You can't have it back! You want to fight? I'll show you what I can do! You think I can't fight? I'll show you! You should run! Run!
Ooh, if I had to be an ogre, you couldn't do anything else?
Big mighty cross you! Giant feet! Stomp! 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 Big mighty cross you! Giant feet! Stomp! 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 Big mighty
Maddie, crush you! Giant feet!
You make a formidable ally.
Stop! Big Maddie, crush! No! Wait! This isn't how it's supposed to go!
Finally, we can end this farce.
You got me. I give up. Just leave some power for poor Maddie. Pretty please? With festering sores on top?
The nerve! Huh. Fine. Talk to it. See what it wants. Its begging might even be amusing.
Why can't I remain? I'm Maddie. I'm Sheogorath's madness and mantle, I am. It's fun to be out here. I like the colors and the smells, especially the bad ones.
No.
And look, I made myself look different. Does that help? Not scary. Maddie is nice and fun.
No. You know what? You're kind of not as creepy now.
Why can't I remain? Yes! I figured out how to do that. I've been a part of Sheogorath, his madness, his mantle. There's so much chaos inside him. Ideas and insanity, sadness and noise. And I learned to use some of his power. Just a smidge. Do I look all right?
No, the sadness and noise. Ugh.
Sheogorath wants his mantle, his power back. I know, and he can have it. Just leave a tiny bit for me. He won't miss it. He has so much. I want to smell all the things and laugh and run. I like being Maddie, being me. Ask him, please, for me.
I wonder if Maddie's supposed to be his more human side from like what he was before he became a Daedric Prince. That's kind of interesting.
I heard. Maybe I'd have forgiven the escaping, and the running amok, even the chaos. Well, no, especially the chaos. But I almost died, and it destroyed a few memories I was saving for a rainy day. So it's time to be done with this.
Okay, to be fair, Maddie isn't really the reason you almost died. The reason you almost died was because you ate poison cheese from a random stranger. It's not Maddie's fault.
A little power. This was my holiday, a time to relax. Not be a Daedric prince, just a mortal, enjoying existence, enjoying cheese. Ah, cheese. Instead, I'm standing here dying while a mortal asks me if I'll let a misplaced thought become real.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
No. Hold a moment there, mortal. You wanted me to think about it, right? Well, here's a thought. You choose. Ha! The look on your face! This might be worth all the trouble Maddie and Lazaki put me through. Absolutely. So what's it gonna be, lackey? Do I diminish myself so little Maddie can run and play in the fields with the ghostly goats? Or do I slurp him back up as I retrieve all of my mantle? Ha! Maddie's fate is in your fallible, frail hands.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think you're gonna like my answer. I'm letting him stay.
Oh, fine. Well, I suppose he is just a part of me after all. And he did create a lot of madness and chaos in his wake. I can appreciate that. Very well. I'll spare a bit of power and make him real. Just have to think. What form should he take?
I can stay? Ha! Oh, this is what delight feels like.
Oh my god.
First, to me, my mantle. Now,
oh my god.
A new form for Maddie. And with that, mortal, my holiday comes to an end. Off you go, back to Nern.
Oh my god, you're gonna let him go back to Nern? Thought you were gonna keep him here. my god. Dude, can we have Maddie as a house guest? And I don't mean like regular Maddie. I want little Maddie. Like, just make little Maddie a regular house guest. Like, that would be so cool. You could put him up on like your dresser or something. Dude, I want that. Not big Maddie. Little Maddie.
Sheogorath trusts not to offer his appreciation. He could never do such a thing himself. Hello! Hello again! Noth is overjoyed. Noth is good and useful and... Ooh, look! A butterfly! Don't tell Lord Sheogorath, but Noth eats butterflies. So tasty. Much better than cheese. Oh, sorry, we were talking. No more shivering aisles for you. Normal? A grave insult to the god of madness. Sheogorath is back to himself, which makes Noth happy. Now there will be sharp words and delicious nonsense, and sometimes cruelty, sometimes laughter. My prince in all his glory. If the master lets me, now that Sheogorath knows what being mortal feels like, especially the almost dying part, it may make him less likely to return to our world. Of course, he may send Noth, or others, to do his bidding here. As they say, all is well that does not kill you. You were kind to Noth and helped Lord Sheogorath. He appreciates your efforts. This one assures you. And Noth is happy that Maddie still lives. Here, I have some pretty things for you. Nice and shiny.
Yay!
Thank you for being so kind to Noth. Sometimes the prince is not so kind.
Oh my god,
Maddie's loose. Get after it, or you'll wish that cheese had killed me.
How far down can you follow him? Oh my god, he's so fast! Aw. Well, that answers that question. Alright, so with that, that concludes Sheogorath's holiday. I had a lot of fun with this. Was nice. So with that, thank you for watching and have a good night, everybody.